Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi, and I am somebody who used to work 14, 16-hour days 6 days a week, often 7 days a week in an office until my pancreas decided to quit on me and leave me unemployable without a plan B, without anything to fall back on. And that was not good. So now I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and grow it using social media. If that resonates with you, and whether you're serious or curious, drop the word me in the comments, and I got you. I got you. I got you. I'll get back with you after this live. What is going on, folks? We are live on all platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. So, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, let's talk about a story. If you don't know now, you know I love telling stories. I love collecting stories, especially your stories, and I just love stories, and I firmly believe that stories are meant to be shared, not stored, right? So, especially if it's a true story, then it makes it so much more awesome, right? Well, tonight I'm going to share with you a true story, one that's going to just uh, get you thinking, maybe even inspired. How about that? This young man, was walking home from school one day, and he sees his mom pretty much on her knees begging for a grocery loan or credit, to where he sees that the grocery store owner denies her in a pretty bad way, in an embarrassing, shameful way. And from that moment, he promises his mom that one day he's going to get rich and he's going to take really good care of her mom. So at 12 years old, he decides to drop out of school and starts working as a career. If you're joining me live or replay, let me know where you're tuning in from. That would be kind of fun. Let's go. Let me know. And yeah, so with that, he starts working as a career, and then he later on starts working for a clothing store, and he starts to sew clothes, and he starts to really learn this craft. In fact, he masters this craft, and later on he starts to make clothes of his own. Well, and the garments that he used to make from home would pay for the fabric, and he would eventually make the garments from home. This is a guy who went from, dropping out of school at 12, promising his mom is going to take care of her, to becoming one of the most wealthiest, one of the billionaires in Europe. He is the man behind the brand Zara. If you don't know now, you know Zara clothing store is a European design clothing line for both men and women. And how cool is it that this is a story for that guy? Um, uh, oh my goodness, his first name I want to say is Malio, but the last name is Ortega. And I just love these stories where people use um, poverty, use shame, use um, ridicule, as fuel for themselves to grow into something spectacular. Now, here's another thing. There's a lot of folks out there who have this similar background, maybe even worse, but very few end up with this path, with this ending. And why is that? And I truly believe that one is you got to have that mindset shift, right? You just got to switch the mode, if you would, right? You got to have that. You got to have that fuel and fire inside you that kind of speaks to you and says, you know what, you don't want this. You want more. You can have more. You should have more. You would do more, right? And it gives you that fuel to go for it. So I really appreciate these stories, and I hope that you do too. Use these stories as an inspiration. There's a lot of stories out there you can use for inspiration. One that kills your inspiration, one that gives it life. Make sure you choose stories that give your inspiration life. With that, I appreciate you. Hopefully, you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, you got somebody who could use this, tag them, share it with them. Let's go. And with that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who used to work 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, often 7 days a week in an office until my pancreas decided to quit on me, leave me unemployable with nothing to fall back on. Well, that sucked. And now I help folks with a job to start a side gig online and grow it using social media. Like I always say, where else would you start a side gig? And how else would you grow it? So if that resonates with you, whether you're serious or curious, drop the word me in the comments and I got you. I'll get back with you after this live. And be ready because I will get back with you. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.